Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is Caleb Franklin, and we're coming to you live from St. Mary's High School in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this morning. And welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Game one of our triple header today here at St. Mary's High School as the Sutherlin Bulldogs take on the St. Mary's Crusaders. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with our local schools and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and hit the red subscribe button. We're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, we step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner and take a look at both of these squads. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Welcome back to St. Mary's High School. You're watching Crusader Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Now time for the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, brought to you by Bills Glass. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, think Bills Glass. Let's start with the visitors, the Sutherlin Bulldogs. Coming into today, a record of 2-2, playing in the 3A Far West League. Start off with their roster: sophomore number 1, Michaela Murphy; junior number 2, Tiana Murphy; junior number 4, Kaylee Cuxhausen; junior number 5, KB Rutledge; junior number 6, Mallory Turner; sophomore number 8, Haley Smolt; senior number 9, Amy Dickover; freshman number 10, Gabby Cook; junior number 11, Erica McDonald; freshman number 12, Jada Gary; freshman number 15, Josie Vermillion; sophomore number 20, Sierra Burdett; and junior number 22, Aaliyah Snow. The Sutherlin Bulldogs are coached by Kathy Rice. And now for the home team, the St. Mary's Crusaders, also from the Far West League, coming into today a record of 3-4, and their roster is as follows. Senior number 1, Lucy Palmer; sophomore number 2, Sydney Alexander; senior number 3, Ainsley Dunn; freshman number 4, Taylor Woolette; freshman number 5, Emma Johnston; sophomore number 6, Albie Borovansky; senior number 7, Abby Christman; sophomore number 8, Caitlin Hansen; junior number 9, Kylie Kinsella; freshman number 10, Maddie Ward; freshman number 11, Lily Jensen; sophomore number 12, Kelsey Dunn; freshman number 13, Kylie Miller; sophomore number 14, Montana Driscoll; and freshman number 15, Noelle Thickett. The St. Mary's Crusaders are coached by Katie Miller. Assistant coach is Kim Struthers. So happy to once again be bringing you coverage of high school athletics here in the state of Oregon, here on TableRockSports.net. This broadcast is available to watch for free on any device at any time. That's right, you can watch this live or in its entirety archived on our website, TableRockSports.net. because of our amazing local sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. We're going to step away for one more quick commercial break, and when we come back, the pregame ceremony's live down on Jackson Court. You're watching St. Mary's Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Welcome back to St. Mary's High School down on Jackson Court. You're watching Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. I'm going to step away from the microphone and take you down onto Jackson Court for the player introductions and the singing of our nation's anthem. Thank you for tuning in to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. All right, a bit of a scheduling change. No player introductions, no singing of our nation's anthem. We're going to get right to the volleyball action. I would say the Blue Dogs are in their road blues and the Crusaders are in their home blues, but, well, that doesn't help out a whole lot. So I'll give you the screen location instead. The St. Mary's Crusaders are screen left. The Sutherlin Bulldogs are screen right. And you may notice all players on the team are wearing masks in accordance with state mandates, all part of safely reopening schools. And we are underway here on TableRockSports.net. The first point is won by St. Mary's. Kelsey Dunn on the kill. Also part of the state mandates, the teams will not be switching sides, so St. Mary's will always be screen left for this match. Sutherlin will always be screen right. An opportunity for Dunn again. She pops it over, and this time controlled by Sutherlin. Michaela Murphy, the strike, sent up into the air by Emma Johnston of St. Mary's. And too far past the back line, up point to the Bulldogs. Back to serve is Amy Dickover for the Bulldogs. Jada Gray. And Kelsey Dunn there for St. Mary's. Her second kill of the morning. A fantastic dig
on the floor by Haley Smoltz of Sutherlin. And quick set over play at the net. Oh, saved beautifully by Kylie Kinsella of St. Mary's. There's a dig by Albie Borowoski, but a double touch called against the Crusaders. Point and possession to Sutherlin.
Erica McDonald, the serve and the ace. So the Bulldogs with their first lead of the morning. And point and possession right back to St. Mary's. A vicious strike and a kill for Mallory Turner of Sutherlin. And the Bulldogs back on top. It'll be Michaela Murphy back to serve. Bulldogs with a 4-3 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and just kidding, we're now all tied at 4. Albie Borovansky is back to serve for the Crusaders. Quick strike and a kill for Mallory Turner of Sutherlin. And the Bulldogs back on top. It'll be Mallory Turner back to serve. Just beginning set number 1 here at St. Mary's High School. You're watching Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Turner the serve, a quick strike and a kill. That was Sutherland's Amy Dickover. Dickover, the lone senior on this Bulldog squad. Quick set, controlled by Lucy Palmer of St. Mary's. On the return, point to Sutherlin. Another kill for Amy Dickover. Mallory Turner the serve. And a point for the Bulldogs, pulling ahead. 8-4 now the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sydney Alexander will check in for the Crusaders. Turner sends it away. And a quick set over by Abby Crispin of St. Mary's. Oh, fantastic play on the front lines. It was a nice save by Abby Crispin, but the point won by Sutherlin. Turner again. Sent over by Crispin, and a point for St. Mary's. Lucy Palmer back to serve for the Crusaders. Dickover sends it over and kills for Sutherlin. KB Rutledge is back to serve for the Bulldogs. Abby Crispin sends it over and wins the point for St. Mary's. Emma Johnston the serve. And a point for St. Mary's. This time, Kelsey Dunn, and the Crusaders roaring back here midway through set number 1. And another point to St. Mary's. They have pulled to within 1. Dickover gets it over, dug out nicely by Kelsey Dunn of St. Mary's. Sent over by Emma Johnston. The set by Michaela Murphy, the strike and the kill for Dickover. Substitution for the Bulldogs. Sydney Alexander checks in. Whistle blows, and a point to Sutherlin. And the quick finesse works that time for St. Mary's. Back to a 2-point game. Quick strike by Dickover, and another kill for the Bulldogs. It'll be Dickover back to serve for Sutherlin. Bulldogs able to meet that attack at the net. Quick strike and a kill for Michaela Murphy. Dickover sends it away. Sent up by Hansen, and then sent over. Opportunity for Sutherlin here. Erica McDonald gets it over. St. Mary's controls. Kelsey Dunn, the strike, too strong. Sutherlin with a 5-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Point to Sutherlin. An opportunity for Dunn to strike, but the front line of the Bulldogs, Mallory Turner and Erica McDonald, hold true. Timeout called on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Welcome back to Jackson Court. You're watching St. Mary's Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Still in set number 1. St. Mary's down 17-10 to the Sutherlin Bulldogs, but Crusaders out of the timeout take that point and now have possession. Caitlin Hansen to serve it away for St. Mary's. Kayla Murphy sends it over. Returned by Maddie Ward of St. Mary's. A strike and a kill for Mallory Turner. Point and possession back to the Bulldogs. Erica McDonald to send it away for Sutherlin. The front line of the Bulldogs holds true. Sent high up into the air by Emma Johnston of St. Mary's and then sent over by Lucy Palmer. Sutherlin controls it. KB Rutledge gets it over. An opportunity for Kelsey Dunn. Sutherlin is there. Here's Lucy, Michaela Murphy with the kill for St. Mary's. 19-11, Sutherlin on top here in set number 1. Erica McDonald once again descended it away. And another point to Sutherlin. Bulldogs rolling right now. They have a 10-point lead as we make our way through set number 1. You're watching Crusader Volleyball here on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Erica McDonald once again. Kelsey Dunn gets it over. Saved on the back line by Erica McDonald. Sent over. And a kill for KB Rutledge. McDonald to serve. And did Dunn touch it? The officials say no. St. Mary's did not touch it. All right. So Kelsey Dunn will send it away for the Crusaders. Mallory Turner, the strike and the kill. Jada Gary checks in for Sutherlin, replacing Tiana Murphy. Sydney Alexander checks in for St. Mary's, replacing Kelsey Dunn. Michaela Murphy, the serve and the kill. It is set point for Sutherlin. If you're new to the game of high school volleyball, first to 25 wins the set, and best of 5 wins the match. So the first team to win 3 sets will win the match. Murphy, the strike. St. Mary's does get it over. Nice effort by Emma Johnston that time. KB Rutledge, the strike, met at the top by Lucy Palmer. Jada Gary sends it over, and that's going to do it. Sutherlin takes set number 1 over St. Mary's, 25-12. Don't go anywhere. We've got more Crusaders volleyball coming your way next after this quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
What is education? Is it desks in a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other, they know how to collaborate and work together, they know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject, we care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting, and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our program is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students, so we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave the school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place. It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
Welcome back to Jackson Court. You're watching Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. There you see the set scores on set number 1. Sutherlin taking the first set 25-12. They win the first point here in set number 2. Thank you all so much for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. A nice dig on the back line by Haley Smolt, but the point won by St. Mary's. And a miscommunication by the Bulldogs, point to St. Mary's. They take an early 2-1 lead. Noelle Thickett sends it away for the Crusaders. Michaela Murphy, not that time. Thickett once again. Dangerous spot. And another point to the Crusaders. And Sutherlin going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. An early 5-1 lead for the St. Mary's Crusaders. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
We bring you back to St. Mary's High School. Play already underway. The first point out of the timeout, and it's been a good rally between the St. Mary's Crusaders and the Sutherlin Bulldogs. Quick strike, but too far past the back line, and a point to Sutherlin. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Amy Dick over the serve, and the point one for Sutherlin. St. Mary's able to get it over. Finesse shot by Mallory Turner. St. Mary's is there. The set by Tiana Murphy. And falls out of bounds. Point to St. Mary's. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is making today's coverage possible, as there is an ace for Emma Johnston of St. Mary's. The Medical Eye Center of Medford has a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they can help your vision needs. Quick strike by St. Mary's, dug out nicely by Tiana Murphy, but nobody there on the other end for Sutherlin. Johnston again the serve, this time past the back line, point and possession back to Sutherlin. KB Rutledge checks into the game for the Bulldogs. And point and possession right back to St. Mary's. Abby Christman is back to serve. Quick strike by KB Rutledge. St. Mary's unable to get it over. Point and possession back to the Bulldogs. Michaela Murphy will send it away for Sutherlin. Low shot, dug out. Beautiful effort by both teams. And the quick set over by Kelsey Dunn gets the job, well, done. 10-5, St. Mary's on top here in set number 2. Our first of 3 matches for you here on TableRockSports.net. As it feels like just about everybody in the Oregon area is here to take on the St. Mary's Crusaders. First Sutherlin, and then Douglas, as there's a point for the Bulldogs.
So first is St. Mary's taking on Sutherlin, and then Douglas will take on St. Mary's, and then this afternoon it'll be South Umpqua to take on the Crusaders. Kelsey Dunn gets it over for St. Mary's. The Bulldogs have an opportunity now. Quick strike by Dickover, and it's wide past the far sideline. Substitution for the Crusaders. Lucy Palmer checks in. Oh, what a fantastic effort by Michaela Murphy to get it over for Sutherlin. There on the back line, the libero, Haley Smolt is there. Sent over by KB Rutledge. Now here's St. Mary's. Emma Johnston the strike. Sutherlin is there. Point to St. Mary's. Kelsey Dunn back to serve. Dick over the strike, but there on the front lines, Kylie Kinsella showing the emotion. Gabby Cook will check in for Sutherlin. And a perfectly placed ball by KB Rutledge. As Sutherlin tries to close the gap. It'll be Rutledge to serve. Opportunity for St. Mary's. Emma Johnston. Not that time. Point to the Bulldogs. Rutledge the strike. Kelsey Dunn gets it over for St. Mary's. Opportunity for the Bulldogs here. Dick over. Dug out nicely by Dunn. Sent over by Abby Borovansky. A perfectly placed shot by Jada Gary. And the Bulldogs are within 4. Point to Sutherlin. Dick over the quick strike and the kill. And the Bulldogs roaring back midway through set number 2. Point and possession back to St. Mary's. Abby Borovansky the serve. And the ace puts St. Mary's back on top by 4. Point possession to Sutherlin. Tiana Murphy will check into the game for the Bulldogs and is back to serve.
Johnston the strike. Sutherlin able to control it. Michaela Murphy gets it over. Opportunity for the Crusaders. Katie Rutledge met at the front line, and it's won by the Bulldogs, Erica McDonald. Sienna Murphy the serve. Her sister Michaela Murphy the strike. St. Mary's able to control it. And a perfectly placed ball by Emma Johnston. 3-point lead for St. Mary's on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Lucy Palmer checks in for the Crusaders and is back to serve. Kayla Murphy the strike. Too far. Past the back line. 18-13, St. Mary's on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Point and possession back to Sutherlin. Amy Dick over to serve. Quick strike and a kill for Emma Johnston. We're moving our way through set number 2. Laser of a serve that Sutherlin is able to get over. A strike and a kill for Mallory Turner. Turner was a dominant force in set number 1 for the Bulldogs, making her presence felt here late in set number 2. Erica McDonald to serve. And an ace. 19-16, St. Mary's on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Point and possession back to St. Mary's. Abby Christman will send it away for St. Mary's. Here's Mallory Turner, the strike. Crusaders able to control it. Done! Strike and the kill. And the officials will say point to St. Mary's. Past the back line, point and possession back to the Bulldogs. Michaela Murphy to serve. Clips the net, and St. Mary's able to recover. The set by Murphy. Turner the strike, and again St. Mary's able to respond. Another Murphy to Turner combination. Again, St. Mary's is there. Diving on the floor. Haley Smolt, and point is won by Sutherlin. Michaela Murphy to serve. Low line drive. St. Mary's able to recover. That'll be Vorovansky gets it over. The quick set by Mallory Turner. St. Mary's is there. Kelsey Dunn the strike. A fantastic dig by Haley Smolt. And too far past the back line. Point to St. Mary's. Caitlin Hansen, the serve. Sutherlin gets it over. There's Mallory Turner once again for Sutherlin. Amy Dickover comes in to replace Turner, excuse me. Haley Smolt back to serve. Strong frontline play. Now an opportunity for Sutherlin. The strike and the kill for KB Rutledge. It's a 2-point game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Crusader Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Wait.
Welcome back. You're watching Crusader Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. We're in the final moments of set number 2. Been a great set from both teams. There's a vicious strike and a kill, perfectly placed by Noelle Thickett of St. Mary's to take a 3-point lead. Remember, first to 25 wins the set. Kelsey Dunn is back to serve. Dug out by Rutledge and dug out by Dunn. Murphy the set. Rutledge the quick spike over. Oh, somehow the Crusaders save it. And a point won by St. Mary's. Finishing it off was Emma Johnston. Set point for the Crusaders. Dunn gets it across. Murphy the set. Oh, and a mistimed jump. And that will be set number 2, and it belongs to St. Mary's. So 1-1 after 2 sets. We've got more volleyball for you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Jackson Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. All tied 1 apiece between the St. Mary's Crusaders and the Sutherlin Bulldogs. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you coverage of triple header volleyball action on this beautiful Saturday in Medford, Oregon. St. Mary's on your screen left, Sutherlin on your screen right. The Bulldogs will start with possession. It'll be Tiana Murphy to serve it away. And the first point is won by the Bulldogs. Michaela Murphy the strike. St. Mary's is there. Emma Johnston gets it over. Good pace on it. Sutherlin controls. Here's Murphy again. Johnston too strong. And the first 2 points won by the Bulldogs. Tiana Murphy the serve. And a point to Sutherlin. They've come out firing here in set number 3. Emma Johnston, not that time. We saw in set number 2, St. Mary's came out firing. And here in set 3, it's been the Bulldogs early. Tiana Murphy the serve. And quick set over by Kylie Kinsella. And first point of set number 3 to St. Mary's. Terrific net play by Abby Christman and Emma Johnston for St. Mary's. And they've cut the deficit in half. Strike by Dickover is wide. And it's a 1-point game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Murphy the strike. And the kill, Michaela Murphy for Sutherlin.
Point won by Sutherlin. And they push the lead back to 3. Just past the back line, a wise decision by St. Mary's to let that one go. Lucy Palmer is in to serve. Mallory Turner the strike and the kill for St. Mary's. Kaylee Cuxhausen checks in and is back to serve. Point to St. Mary's. In play, sent over by the libero, Haley Smolt for Sutherlin. Point and possession to the Bulldogs. Nikayla Murphy to serve. Clips the net and falls over for an ace. (9-5) on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Point possession to St. Mary's. Abby Christman to serve. Mallory Turner the strike, met at the top by Kelsey Dunn of St. Mary's. And an ace for Christman. Turner gets it over. Another opportunity for the Bulldogs. This time KB Rutledge, too far. And we are all tied at 9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's still Crispin serving. Crispin on a roll for the Crusaders. Serve is away. Sutherlin able to get it over. And point for the Bulldogs. Mallory Turner is back to serve for Sutherlin. Strong frontline play by Sutherlin. Amy Dickover and Katie Rutledge there for the Bulldogs. Also Jada Gary. Turner the serve. Point possession to St. Mary's. Caitlin Hansen back to serve. Dick over the strike. And point to Sutherlin. Erica McDonald checks in for the Bulldogs. Back to serve for Sutherlin is KB Rutledge. Nice dig by Rutledge. Sent over by McDonald. Kelsey Dunn gets it over for St. Mary's. Murphy the set. McDonald, quick touch over. Diving on the floor once again is Rutledge. Murphy the set over. Murphy the set. McDonald, not that time. And we're tied at 12. Kelsey Dunn is back to serve. Point to Sutherlin. Tiana Murphy will check in and is back to serve. Too strong past the back line. Point to Sutherlin. Murphy the serve. Quick touch by both sides on the front line, and play continues. Diving on the floor is Dunn. Diving on the floor is Smolt. And the point won by St. Mary's. Albie Borovansky is back to serve. Finesse shot, and a double touch called against St. Mary's. Point to Sutherlin. Mallory Turner checks back in for the Bulldogs. Haley Smolt is back to serve. Points to St. Mary's. Lucy Palmer will send it away for the Crusaders. And the kill for Michaela Murphy. Making our way through set number 3 here at St. Mary's High School. You're watching Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net, brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Kaylee Cuxhausen the serve. And the ace. Cuxhausen again for Sutherlin. Dunn had to get up on her feet and did so just in time. Mallory Turner, the quick set over. Emma Johnston is there. And point won by Abby Crispin and the Crusaders. It'll be Emma Johnston back to serve for St. Mary's. And we have a 1-point game here in set number 3. Quick set over, point won by the Crusaders, and we're tied at 17. Johnston again to serve. Strong front line play. Kelsey Dunn and Abby Christman. St. Mary's has taken the lead. Timeout, Sutherlin. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net. Welcome back to Jackson Court inside St. Mary's High School. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Got an exciting one between the St. Mary's Crusaders and the Sutherlin Bulldogs, now tied all up at 18. Michaela Murphy back to serve for the Bulldogs. Sutherlin on screen right. St. Mary's on screen left. Finesse dug out by the Bulldogs. Mallory Turner shot controlled by St. Mary's. Kelsey Dunn sends it high into the air. An opportunity for Sutherlin. Mallory Turner again. Somehow Emma Johnston is able to dig that one out. Murphy the quick set over. And St. Mary's able to get it across. Here's Turner again. The finesse, and this time it does the trick. Another kill for Turner. Point and possession to Sutherlin. Michaela Murphy back to serve. Murphy the set. Strike too strong, and we're tied at 19. Abby Christman is back to serve. Mallory Turner the strike and the kill. Substitution for Sutherlin. Erica McDonald checks in. It will be Mallory Turner back to serve. The Bulldogs with a 1-point lead late in set number 3. Kelsey Dunn the strike for St. Mary's. And a point to the Crusaders. Caitlin Hansen serves it away for St. Mary's. Dug out by Smolt. Sent over by McDonald. Dunn the strike. Oh, somehow saved by Smolt on the back line. Here's Dunn again. This time, the strike. It's home. St. Mary's takes the lead late in set number 3. Hansen the serve. Hold everything. I think they were waiting for Sutherlin to get into position. So we'll just replay that point. Still 21-20 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Done the quick set and the kill. 22-20, St. Mary's on top. Coming down to the wire here in set number 3.
Dug out beautifully by Smolt. Sent over by Dickover, and Sutherlin with the response. KB Rutledge will serve it away. Dug out beautifully by Turner, sent over by Dickover, and we're tied at 22. Correction, that was Michaela Murphy with the nice dig for Sutherlin to set up that kill by Amy Dickover. Noelle Thickett gets it across for St. Mary's. The set by Murphy. The finesse. St. Mary's the return. Fantastic dig by Rutledge. Play continues. The quick set. There's a dive by Murphy. From her knees, gets it across. Back and forth we go. Done the strike. Met at the front lines. Amy Dickover wins it for Sutherlin. Incredible effort displayed by both teams here on Jackson Court. Timeout called. We're going to keep things right here. We don't want to miss a second of this intense volleyball action that we have for you here on TableRockSports.net. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Medford parents with children who will be 5 on September 1st, it's time to launch into kindergarten. Visit your neighborhood school April 7th from 4 to 6 p.m. Please bring your child and proof of address and get the scoop on all things kindergarten. Visit medford.k12.or.us to learn more about kindergarten launch. You see the set scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're all tied. Correction, that is incorrect. Apologies there. Sutherlin with a 1-point lead here in set number 3. Make it a 2-point lead as Amy Dickover and Tiana Murphy hold true. Or excuse me, actually, that was Jada Gary and Amy Dickover holding true for Sutherlin. Set point for the Bulldogs. And that'll do it. The Bulldogs come back and take set number 3, 25-22, and they will go into set number 4 with a 2-1 advantage. Don't go anywhere. More volleyball comes your way next on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
At Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford, we've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Welcome back. You're watching Crusaders Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Set number 4 about to get underway. You see the scores from the first 3 sets on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The visiting Sutherlin Bulldogs taking care of business in set number 1 over the St. Mary's Crusaders 25-12, but St. Mary's came back in set number 2, winning it 25-20. And then a thrilling third set just finished up here on TableRockSports.net. Sutherlin on top 25-22 and in position to take this match with their next set win. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Please make sure to thank our title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, for making this broadcast possible. St. Mary's will start with possession. Albie Borovansky the serve. And set number 4 is underway. Amy Dickover had to readjust to set that ball over. Murphy the set. St. Mary's is there. Johnston across. Murphy the dig. Johnston again. And did it land on the line? And I'll say yes, it did. First point won in impressive fashion by St. Mary's. Borovansky again. Sent across by Jada Gary. Another opportunity for the Bulldogs, as Amy Dickover finishes that point off for Sutherlin. Tiana Murphy checks in to serve. Borovansky sets it across. McKenna Murphy too strong. Points to St. Mary's. Noelle Thickett is back to serve. Dick over the strike. Controlled by Thickett. Murphy the set. The finesse. Fantastic dig by Borovansky. Michaela Murphy, the finesse. Saved by Rutledge. Sent over by McDonald. And a collision on the back line between a couple of Crusaders. Point to Sutherlin. We're going to take a timeout on the floor. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5.
Welcome back to Jackson Court at St. Mary's High School. Following a official timeout, Kelsey Dunn got into a collision with one of her Crusaders teammates, was able to get up and walk off under her own power. Always good to see that, and she is getting a breather on the bench. Early in set number 4, all tied at 2. Sutherlin with the serve, and they win the point. Amy Dick over the serve. And point to St. Mary's. And the Johnston, the line drive serve, and the ace for St. Mary's. Michaela Murphy, a strong strike, controlled by Johnston of St. Mary's, sent over by Sydney Alexander. Murphy again, and this time Murphy wins it for Sutherlin. And point to St. Mary's. Set by Tiana Murphy to Michaela Murphy. And the sisterly connection working that time for the Bulldogs. It'll be Michaela Murphy back to serve. Point to Sutherlin. They retake the lead, 6-5 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Point to St. Mary's, and we're tied up at 6. Caitlin Hansen back to serve. Dug out beautifully twice by Haley Smolt, but in vain as St. Mary's takes the point. Hansen again to serve. The quick set over does the trick for the Bulldogs. And we're tied at 7. It'll be Haley Smolt back to serve. Set by Hansen, and the strike over by Noelle Thickett. Point to St. Mary's. Sydney Alexander is back to serve. Back and forth these two teams go. Point to Sutherlin. They will serve it away. But not before Erica McDonald checks in for the Bulldogs. Back to serve is KB Rutledge. Dickover perfectly placed in the far back corner for the Bulldogs. Sutherlin takes the lead 9-8 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. There's Dickover on the front line for Sutherlin. Rutledge again the serve. Sent over by Johnston. Up into the air by Murphy. McDonald gets it across. Dickover the set to Murphy. McDonald on the line. Point to Sutherlin. Rutledge sends it away. Sent over by Lucy Palmer. Here's Dickover. Diving on the back line with Sydney Alexander for St. Mary's. Another opportunity. This time McDonald, the soft touch. St. Mary's gets it back across. Strike over by Jada Gary. Play continues. Murphy gets it up. Holtz to McDonald. Dickover sends it over. Murphy the set. Dickover the strike. Men at the top. Sutherlin still keeps it alive. Oh, bodies everywhere. Another fantastic dig by Holt, but nobody on the other end. Point to St. Mary's. Fantastic effort by both squads. Haley Smolt doing everything she could on the back line for Sutherlin. 11-9. The Bulldogs on top. St. Mary's will have possession. Albie Borovansky to serve. And the Sutherlin nearly getting it over, unable to do so. And the Bulldogs have seen their lead dwindle to 1. Borovansky again. Fantastic dive by Murphy. Emma Johnston the strike, and the finesse does the trick. We're all tied at 11. Fantastic action here in set number 4. Borovansky to send it away. Dickover gets it across. Borovansky the first to touch it. Sent over by Alexander. Smoltz the touch to Murphy. Sending it across was Gary. Another opportunity for Sutherlin. Here's Dickover. Alexander the touch. And sent over by Christman. Here's McDonald. Johnston. Gary. Diving on the floor is Alexander. Sent over by Borovansky. Set by Murphy. McDonald. And a point won by Sutherlin. Another fantastic rally by both teams. Tiana Murphy will check in and is back to serve. Back-to-back points for the Bulldogs. Noelle Thickett will check back in for St. Mary's. Another point for the Bulldogs. 14-11 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Johnston sends it across, and the kill for St. Mary's. Dickover the strike and the kill for the Bulldogs. Mallory Turner will check in for Sutherlin. It'll be Dickover back to serve. The Bulldogs with a 3-point lead here in set number 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. On the finesse. Beautifully done by Abby Christman of St. Mary's. Point and possession to the Crusaders. Emma Johnston is back to serve. Johnston, just a freshman, but has won a number of points for her Crusaders team. Clips the net, dug out beautifully, but there on the front line taking advantage. Good to see Kelsey Dunn back in the game for the Crusaders. Johnston again. Dunn the strike, and another kill. All tied at 15. Again, Johnston the serve. Turner the strike and the finish. Erica McDonald back behind the line to send it away for Sutherlin. And a point to the Bulldogs. Again, McDonald. Clips the net. Chrisman the finesse. And wide past the near sideline. Point to Sutherlin. McDonald again. Point back to St. Mary's. Kylie Kinsella checks in for the Crusaders. Abby Christman is back to serve. Rutledge gets it over. Kelsey Dunn the strike for St. Mary's. Here's Rutledge again. Controlled by Johnston. And point to Sutherlin. Alvi Borvansky back in for St. Mary's. Jada Gary back in for Sutherlin. Michaela Murphy is back to serve. Dunn sends it across and wins it for St. Mary's. Crusaders once again with possession, down 2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Murphy the quick set over, controlled by Johnston of St. Mary's. Kelsey Dunn the strike. Murphy the dig, sent over by Rutledge. Play continues. Dunn sends it across. A fantastic dig by Smolt. Turner the strike and the kill. Mallory Turner for the Bulldogs. And she will check out of the game, replaced by Amy Dickover. Back to serve is Haley Smolt. Her team with a 3-point lead. As we work our way into the waning moments of set number 4. Tracked down by Kaylee Cuxhausen of Sutherlin. Kelsey Dunn the strike. On the line, point to St. Mary's. Perfectly placed by Dunn. She is back to serve. And point back to Sutherlin. Erica McDonald will check in for the Bulldogs. Sydney Alexander will check in for the Crusaders. KB Rutledge back to serve for Sutherlin. Lucy Palmer gets it across for St. Mary's. Dick over the strike. And I believe that may have clipped a Crusader. It did. Point to Sutherlin. Rutledge again to serve. Set over by Borovansky. Diving on the floor was Alexander. Point to Sutherlin. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're not going to want to miss the final moments of this exciting fourth set here on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, get higher! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sundays, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Set number 4 between the Sutherlin Bulldogs and the St. Mary's Crusaders. St. Mary's trying to fourth a fifth set, but winning the point for the Bulldogs is Michaela Murphy, and now Sutherlin with match point. KB Rutledge sends it away. One at the net, Amy Dickover, and the Bulldogs win this first match 3-1 over the St. Mary's Crusaders. What a way to kick off our triple header today here on TableRockSports.net. Fantastic play by both teams. Fantastic effort, digs and dives and strikes and spikes. But it's the Sutherlin Bulldogs who come out on top, 3-1. That's going to do it for us here for this broadcast between the Sutherlin Bulldogs and the St. Mary's Crusaders. Coming up in just over half an hour, Douglas will head into this gym to take on the St. Mary's Crusaders. Thanks for tuning in. You've been watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Once more on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Sutherlin Bulldogs defeat the St. Mary's Crusaders 3-1. For Caleb Franklin, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from Jackson Court inside St. Mary's High School. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time on Table Rock Sports.